Mr. Hessel. I'm Nyari.
I'm Sachin.
I'm Sambhav.
And I'm Mohit. We are
NYSAM
NYSAM Consulting.
Firstly, Mr. Hessel, we'd like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to present to you our findings and analysis of the omnichannel retailing strategy, which is clearly in line with your forward vision. Clearly began in the year 2000 with a disintermediation strategy which it believed could help lower the prices of the eye care products in the industry. And today, looking at the market scenario, definitely clearly is one of the leading companies in Canada in the online eye care market industry. For clearly, being a design powerhouse is a major asset. And in today's times, it is definitely moving up market by focusing less on the discounts and the offers that it gives to the consumers. However, it is transforming the retail experience for the consumers through its omni-channel retailing strategy. Now, talking about statistics, when we talk about the Canadian eyewear market, we have around 10.9 million potential customers, which means we have a huge market to tap on. And out of those, there's just 4% which is going online. We have a revenue of $4.7 billion in the eye care market, and it's growing at a rate of 3.6% linearly. Talking about ECPs, which are a major chunk in the eye care industry today, who are the first responders for any patient, they own about 50% of the market share. And web rooming and showrooming, these are two phenomena which have a huge impact on rise of the omnichannel retailing today. Now, talking about Clearly's forward vision, you aim to expand your business, achieve a $500 million in sale by 2018, which you can do so in two ways. Firstly, by making your omni-channel retailing very profitable, which can be done so by linking that to the ECP, who own a very major chunk in the market and who are first responders and very important. You need to bring them on board, and we definitely have plans for that.
But to go there and earn a revenue of about $500 million, we need to start somewhere, and we need some data. Like, we did some analyzation of the past data, and we found that about 90% of our revenue was coming up from online market. And that means that the call centers and the 3 stores that we own were only generating about 10% of revenue. And we want to increase that. And also, if we see that our conversion rate, we can find that the stores from all of the people that come into stores, only about 17.49% people actually buy something. And of the 100 people that actually visit our website, only 4.36 people actually buy something. This is not such a good number, but it's not that accurate, because people can go to a website about 5 or 6 times every day, but they only go to a store only one time when they really need to buy something. And also, but we still need to increase our overall conversion rate. As we want to increase this, if we really did increase it, we will be increasing our revenue to higher grounds, to $500 million.
Well, it is not the strongest or the most intelligent who would survive, but the one who would manage change the best. And to manage this change, Clearly opened 3 physical stores. The stores were established as a medium to improve product awareness, build a better brand image, and most importantly, to complement online sales. But as you can see with this graph, which is foot traffic versus online sales, this has not quite happened. Throughout the 39 weeks, there have been some weeks where the foot traffic went down, but the online sales went up, and vice versa. You can see a spike here, but this is just an anomaly, and it's not important. Let's move on to the advantages of multiple channels. Multiple channels promote bundle purchasing. As you can see in the pie chart, 50% of the consumers bought 2 units. And out of those 50%, 17% bought 3 or more units. Thus, there are some advantages of multiple channels. Let's now talk about the profits of multiple channels. 96% of your revenues come from online selling. Thus, it's not surprising that a major chunk of your profit comes from that too. But see, only 4% of the total market is buying eyewear online. Thus, there's a huge scope in this area. Apart from that, online selling costs are 20% cheaper as compared to selling costs in store. Although the stores are making a profit, but online sales are the way to go.
So now, Mr. Hazel, after the analysis of your current scenario, we see that clearly is a market leader and you want to stay as a leader. You want those footfalls in all your channels, their whole omni-channel transform into sales, into real sales. And that we saw in your forward vision that you are trying to get the eye care practitioners on board. But why they aren't on board? Because you are advertising against them. Oh, no. You change that. You are not doing that. You are trying to get them on board. Great thing. We are going to help you with that more. We're going to bring in a strategy how to get those first responders of eye care, the eye care practitioners on board. So first of all, we would say we would go to them with a business proposition, with a sales proposition, catering for their self-interest, caring for them, saying that I care because you do, I care. And how do we prove that? We pitch ourselves to them as the subsidiaries of Essilor. Essilor, our parent company today, our holding company today, which is a leader in the eye care product market in Canada with 33% of the sales in the market, we can definitely show them that they will gonna get this economy of scale, this great supply chain at their doorstep. Today they are fragmented, they are not able to scale up, but they want to. We will help them scale up. We will help them get that economy of scale. They sell our products, we're gonna give them commissions. Sounds like a generic idea, but no one is giving the commissions right now. So it would click a button for them. And then how do we make them feel quite exclusive? How do we make them feel cared for? How do we compensate for the negative advertising we have done? We're gonna give them unique IDs through our platform on our website where they can create a unique ID for their customers too. So that their unique ID saves the unique ID of their customers and their customers stay with them. There is some competition too, but they are open to the wide online market. The $4.7 billion eye care market of Canada, that's open to them. Oh yeah, that's open to us too. And then now, if the ECPs recommend them to go online, why would the customer come online? Ultimately, the customer is going to buy, that's going to bring revenue to us and also the ECPs. So we have something for customers too. Discounts didn't help us. Lower prices are not helping us. Eye care products are more fashion accessories today, Mr. Hazel, I say. But we can give them credits. We can give them credits which they can accumulate, and which they can, when they accumulate, they can get this. They can use this credit to buy another product. Maybe down the line, they can get a whole spectacle for free. And what if they don't want to use the credit? They can donate it to someone, like a gift card. That would help us. And as we saw, multi-channel retailing, the omni-channel retailing is going for bundle sales. So giving them credits would encourage them to make some bundle sales there. And then when they have their unique ID, it will be hassle-free for them. It saves all their preferences, all their prescriptions from ECP, whatever the ECP they want, they can contact the ECP through their unique ID. We can add on a lot and a lot. It's not ending. So now, with this strategy, we do see some risks. And we would like to also suggest some mitigations for that. We have some plan. So now, first of all, seeing the risk, we are advising to give you commissions, to give ECP some commission from your revenue. Will our revenue be sufficient to cover that? Well, as my partner discussed, 20% cost effectiveness of online sales. We can bank on that. We can do regular cost reporting. We are going to integrate our financial accounting and cost reporting together, which is not going to be expensive. It can be easily done through automated systems where we keep a control on the commissions being given. The rate is not going to exceed the cost effectiveness we have here. Then there can be ECP's encroachment by our competitors. How do we stop that? In the long run, as we are giving so many advantages to ECPs, we can encourage them to come into exclusivity contract with us where they can benefit more. And then what if it goes the other way around? ECPs are favoring other brands. Well, we will have an ECP brand ambassador team which they will care especially for ECPs, going to the ECPs, taking inputs from them, telling about clearly plans so that they feel they are being cared of, they are being heard, they feel like the king, not us, but we are making money. So now, how we are going to implement this whole strategy here? We have 4-step strategy. We're going to create a customized software platform there in our website in the first quarter. Toward the fag end of it, we're going to start recruiting some ECPs. And then as we have started recruiting the ECPs, we're going to form our brand ambassador team, which towards the middle of this plan, we're going to punch our promotion, do good promotion of our plan, and go forward with it. That's it. With this, we believe that you're gonna get some awesome results with NYSAM. Thank you.
Thank you.